Welcome back, everybody. Over time, our teeth can change color, and many times the culprits are foods that stain. So here to tell us more and to offer some tips to fight those stains, please welcome back one of Houston's top dentists, Dr. Terri Alani. All right, so there's other things in life that can cause our teeth to be discolored, medications, some medications, things like that. But for the most part, it's foods.
Exactly. I'm here today to talk to the audience about foods that stain teeth.
Okay.
And the reasons and what you can do to actually prevent it.
Okay, let's start off with one of the big ones, and that, of course, is coffee.
Exactly. Coffee is #1. And anything that stains your porcelain cup is going to stain your teeth.
That makes sense, yeah.
So what you can do is, the darker the coffee, the more it will stain your teeth. What you can do is you can actually put milk in your coffee. The lattes are more popular because that will help circumvent the staining. Also, it has vitamin D, which helps, and calcium, which helps with your to keep your teeth healthier. The other thing about coffee is, I actually drink coffee through a straw. My friends think I'm crazy, but what it will do is it'll keep the stain off the front of the teeth and keep it from sticking to the front teeth. Another thing that people don't know is, when you drink your beverages, hot or cold, the hotter or the colder, what it does, it actually opens up the pores of the enamel, and it degenerates the enamel, and it causes more staining. So try to stay from extremely hot coffee and extremely cold.
Okay.
Okay.
Tea is another thing that can stain. Is green tea better?
Green tea is better. Now, teas have a compound in them called tannins. And tannins actually help fight cavity-causing bacteria and plaque. So tea is actually very good for you, but you want to stay away from the dark-colored teas. If you do drink a dark-colored tea, drink it through a straw. Your green teas and your herbal teas are going to be better for staining.
Okay, red wine. We certainly know that red
Everybody's
wine can stain.
favorite.
Yeah.
Red wine has resveratrol in it, which is actually great for anti-aging, but it also has a compound called polyphenols. Now, the polyphenols is a compound that helps fight periodontal disease, which destroys your gums and your bone around the teeth. However, the polyphenols also stain. Another thing
you
is,
can't win for losing.
No,
right?
you can't.
You want to be younger, but you're going to have stained teeth.
And you really look kind of dorky if you drank red wine at a bar with a straw. So basically, you can just rinse your water. The alcohol is very acidic, and that can also stain teeth. Now, something that I learned when I decided to do this for the show was that you cannot brush your teeth directly after drinking red wine.
I've done that, yeah.
It will scratch your enamel. So that's a good tidbit to know.
Okay, can you rinse your mouth out with water?
You can rinse your mouth out with water.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Colas can also wreak havoc on teeth, especially I know a lot of young kids who will drink that before going to bed, and then you've got that sugar and the whole bit, so. Exactly,
the darker the cola, the worse it will be for you. Now, colas have citric acid, phosphoric acid, and they're loaded with sugar. Now, being the dentist that I am, I happen to pick up Diet Coke. But the regular Cokes are actually much worse because of the sugar content. Again, if you're going to drink your Coke, do not drink it ice cold because it will open up the pores in the enamel and cause heavy staining.
And then use a straw.
And use a straw.
Okay, you look okay drinking Coke with a straw. Okay. And cranberry juice.
Cranberry juice is highly pigmented. You can tell by the bright red color. You can switch to, there's white cranberry, you can switch to that. Another thing you can do, the sugars, it's very heavy in sugar because it neutralizes the bitter taste. So again, rinse your mouth out after you drink cranberry juice. Now the thing is, with all of these that have sugar in them, you don't want to sip them throughout the day. You just want to do it in 1 or 2 sittings.
Okay. All right, popsicles, things like this, and then Kool-Aids, because we know Kool-Aid will spill on something and it's like died for life,
Everybody loves popsicles because when you were little, you'd stick your tongue out, right?
Yeah.
And it would be bright red or bright blue, and you compete with your friends to see who had the ugliest color. Well, that is not good for you because it's also loaded with sugar, and anything that's going to stain your tongue that well is going to stain your teeth. So what I recommend is you can freeze fruit. Frozen grapes are great. So
and
that
healthier?
would help. And healthier.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's look at a number of the salsas, the balsamic vinegars, but you can kind of counteract some of these.
Well, look how dark this is.
Yeah.
This stuff sticks to your teeth like nothing else.
And this vinegar is an acid.
Exactly. And here's a tidbit for soy sauce. If you drink green tea after you've eaten your sushi or whatever, it will help dilute the stain. With balsamic vinegar, you can go to a lighter vinegar, or you can drizzle it on lettuce because these foods actually help prevent staining. So you've got your lettuce, apples, celery sticks, and broccoli. And those foods will help prevent staining if you eat them with the balsamic vinegar and also the tomato sauce. The tomato sauce is highly acidic, but if you eat it with spinach or lettuce, it will help prevent a lot of that staining.
So I just have a salad.
Yes.
All right, to prevent a lot of stained teeth, one thing that dentists always tell us to do is to floss regularly. I just want to ask, how many of you floss all the time? Really?
They're all gonna say that.
Really? Okay, good for you, because it is something, it's a good habit to start, but that can also help with the staining. Smoking can stain teeth.
Smoking stains teeth, absolutely. I mean, if you're smoking, basically, you don't want to use those super abrasive toothpaste at the store because they will actually take away some of the enamel. So be careful on the toothpaste. I get a lot of questions about baking soda.
Right.
Baking soda actually scratches your enamel, and it also can scratch the porcelain composite filling. So you want to use baking soda sparingly.
All right.
Another thing is drink coffee in moderation. You can go into your dentist for a cosmetic cleaning, which is a cleaning in between your regular cleanings, and it's a little bit less expensive. Just ask your dentist.
All right. Dr. Terri Alani, thank you very much. And to find out how you can get a beautiful white smile, visit Dr. Alani at TexasToothLady.com or call her office at 713-621-5141 for any dental need you might have. She and her brother, orthopedic surgeon Dr. Wayne Alani, also co-host the live radio talk show For Your Health with Terri and Wayne every Tuesday at 1 on AM 650. They talk about everything, not just medical stuff.